let's take a look at some new cards. Hey, Mr. Possum. Hey, Ian. There we go. There we go. Got some nice light tunes. Hey, SJ. This is our card review and music. Ian, we're just gonna be jamming a bit. Ease into the stream a little bit. Why can I not see the new cards? Oh, that's why. Hey, Blob. Got another card in 1 hour. I should warn you. Ooh. Wait, that's a new banner. Anyway. Should warn you, today's stream will be potentially a little short. Just because I hopefully have somebody coming to look at my plumbing. If you know what I'm... No, not like that at all. Immortal Diablo and Ahmed, welcome to the stream. Fat Cats, hello to you as well. And Gamer Boy, how you doing? Here for the diamond cards? Understandable. I don't have them yet, though. Why am I so tiny on this screen? That's why, I guess. Will you stream tomorrow, though? Not sure yet. I've been taking Saturdays off just in anticipation for the unnerfs and expansion. Hey, Notre Danish. So if I do stream tomorrow, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It might be light and a little different. I got made fun of in a Discord for wanting to get the diamond cards. What's wrong with that? I feel like this is a better incentive than last expansion for the rewards track. I didn't buy the rewards track last time around. I'm probably going to buy it this time around in large part because of the diamond cards, so I'm with you on that. Like, I don't get it. What are the unnerved decks you plan on playing? Probably some Quest Rogue. I want to try, obviously, Even Paladin. People are yelling at me about. I don't even know if Even Paladin is, like, the good Paladin deck with unnerved Call to Arms, though. I think there are probably better things you can do. So Even Paladin. I want to try something with Starving Buzzard, and probably Undertaker as well. I don't know if those will be the same deck, but that's kind of what I want in. You're welcome, Missy. Would it go into Hadronox? Oh, are we looking at the... I'll give it a moment before... I don't know if... all of the cards are here yet. I think some came through on Twitter, so I'm trying to like round up some of the more recent cards. That one's there. No, it looks like we might be up to date. No, there's... Yeah, that one's there. Maybe Twitter isn't the best place to do this. There are websites specifically making content around these new cards. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it looks like all the ones added or revealed today are on here. Thomaster, thank you for the 550 bits. Just passing through, but have a good stream. Well, thank you for that support. That's very generous of you. Hey, do your best. Hey, thanks, Recon. It's just fancier than golden cards. Well, it's a unique art style and animation, so it's quite a bit different than. I mean, it's similar idea and concept. It's just cosmetic, but like it's an upgraded form of that different cosmetic because the art style is different and whatnot. All right, let's take a look at these cards. Plague Maw the Rotting. After a friendly taunt or friendly minion with taunt dies, summon a new copy of it with taunt. So we talked about this a little bit yesterday with what was the card? This one. I don't think that the thing that Hadronox Druid needs is more copies of taunt minions, right? It's got Kartut defenders, it's got the potential for the Winged Guardian. So like you already fill your board with taunt minions. What is getting additional copies of taunt minions really doing for you? Especially when this one summons it without taunt, so you just kind of get a big body sans the taunt. So, no. I mean, it's a good value engine, but I don't know if Hadronox Druid is the deck for it. I think maybe you could squeeze this into like a, if you're running a Reno version of Taunt Druid, maybe you consider that, but like I just don't see it. I guess the use case is you set up a wall of taunts, your opponent trades into them, they come back to life, and then you smack your opponent in the head with them. Maybe that's okay. Maybe it works with, like, yeah, Greybow Lucembark might make sense. This plus Reborn is a little nutty. Potentially, yeah. Like, the problem is that the copies don't come back with taunt, so, like, you have to kill them off yourself. Yep, okay. It's kind of winning me over. Mana is kind of irrelevant in Druid, so the stat line doesn't matter that much. What you want to do is, like, shove this behind a wide wall of taunts, so maybe it has a place. I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. This with the Prime is good? Yeah, but the Prime isn't good. So there's that. Alright, next card. The first taunt you play costs... each turn costs 2 less. So it's just a free 2/3. The thing about this card is, again, mana is pretty much irrelevant for Druid. So it's like it's targeted mana ramp. It's an okay card on curve, but I don't think it's worth a slot in your deck. So I think I would go ahead and pass with this. Alright. Sigil of Silence. At the start of your next turn, silence all enemy minions. It's kind of like the card we talked about yesterday, but a little bit less exciting, I think. Has some potential with like an Altruist Miracle type turn. It's okay. I don't know. I feel like this is easier and less punishing to play around than the other card, right? Because the opponent can just jam a vanilla minion here and be okay with it, and like it does effectively nothing. The delayed effect is kind of a bummer too. Seems like it'd be good against Aggro Druid. Even then, like, they just don't buff that turn and they make minions instead. I think if it does see play, it'll be in like a Miracle style, like Auctioneer, Altruist type deck, and even that seems like a ways off because there's only a few 0 mana cards in Demon Hunter, so I'm thinking nah. Alright, this card looks interesting. After you cast a nature spell, give another friendly minion +2/+2. Here's my question. Is Lightning Bloom a nature spell? I'm assuming it is, right? I'm assuming Mark of the Lotus is. I'm assuming Biology Project is. You can see where I'm going with this. So maybe you just go all in on a like Gibberling type package. I bet Embiggen is probably a nature spell. So I think this is maybe some top end for aggro druid. I'm assuming Nature Studies is probably a nature spell as well. Yes, that makes sense. So, I think this card has some potential. It's kind of like it's just a fine card on its own, and then it has some upside. I don't know if it's fast enough for aggro druid, but it looks like it might be because you get the buffs immediately, right? So you just run a heavier ramp. I bet Living Roots is a nature spell. Yeah. Seems like a good card. Yeah, that's a good point too, Mr. Possum. It won't whiff because it's another friendly minion. So it won't buff itself, which means you can make a board on one, like, coin this out and then ramp behind it. Wide Arbor upturns. Yeah, it probably goes in a, like, more mid-rangey token deck that runs Arbor up as well. +2 is random or targeted. If it doesn't say, it's random. And also, like, an effect on a minion that's already on the board can't target something. So it's certainly random. Right? Because you're not going to have to, like, it's not going to make you select a minion every time you cast a spell. We have precedent with that. Alright, this is the card everybody's talking about, Paralytic Poison. Give your weapon +1 attack and your hero immune while attacking. I don't get why... Okay. I may be wrong here. But, like... Why are you attacking minions with Kingsbane Rogue? Like, why does this matter? If your opponent is in a place... If your opponent at Kingsbane Rogue is in a place where they're attacking your minions, you're already in a good spot because they're attacking your minions and not your face. So, like, the immune... Like, that indicates that you're probably ahead on board if they're in that position. So, if you're ahead on board, the fact that they're immune for that one swing per turn doesn't seem as impactful as the fact that you're ahead on board and therefore ahead in the game, right? I don't get it. I'm looking at it as, like, 1 mana +1 damage. Which it already has 1 mana +4 damage and 1 mana +2 damage. And, like, I'm no mathematician, but I believe that 1 is less than both 2 and 4. Odd Rogue trades sometimes. I don't think Odd Rogue is even running Deadly Poison, so why would it run this? Like, I don't think this is the card that Odd Rogue wants. It has enough weapon buffs that are much better than this. I don't get the hype. But you can use... You can play this clip back if I'm wrong. And you can laugh at me and it'll be fine. That's why I don't do card reviews. But I don't... Like, I think it's a fine card. I just don't think it's the thing that makes Kingsbane more broken. Kingsbane is already broken enough to where, like... I don't... Like, it can get away with running this. But I don't think it's one of the 30 best cards. For Spectral Cutlass? Why do you need to be immune if you already have lifesteal? Hey, Emma. Seems a little redundant to me, I don't know. Like, if you're already healing for 12 every turn, just heal for 12 every turn. Alright, Warsong Envoy. It's like a baby injured Blade Master. It's a fine 1-drop, but, like... It counts itself. I would imagine. So it's a 1/3 that becomes a 2/2 at a lot of times. How does Frenzy activate? The first time this takes damage, it's kind of like Spell Burst, but for taking damage. The first time it takes damage, it gains this effect. It's an underwhelming card. I mean, it's a 1-drop. Like, 1-drop shouldn't be like deck defining. Yeah, it's just a solid 1-drop, and it's. I don't know that it's necessarily a power corrupt warbot because, well, yeah, it actually is. It's just strictly better than warbot, isn't it? It also counts your opponent's characters, so this could easily become a 1-mana 3/2 after, like, trading into something. Patron Warrior? Definitely not, no. This would be not good in Patron. I don't think it's... Like, I think it's a fine standard card. I don't think it'll see play in Wild. Shouldn't be deck defining looks at Skipper. I mean, yeah, that's exactly the problem. Like, we don't need another risky Skipper in this world. We don't need another Tunnel Trog or Mana Worm, or... Think of some of the most broken cards in Hearthstone history. What do they have in common? Stop making broken 1-drops. Like, this is just a fine card. But probably not good enough for Wild because you have better 1-drops. Alright. Firemancer Flurgle. This card's good. We saw the Murloc card yesterday. This, if Murloc Shaman comes back, this is the card. Like, it's all enemies. So it's Altruist, but for Murlocs. In Wild... Like, Murloc Shaman just wants to vomit a bunch of Murlocs into play with things like the other 2-drop that adds one to your hand, as well as Scargill. So you just get, like, a lot of Murlocs into play, and this thing gets to pop off big time. This plus Toxin? I mean, yeah, like, that's cute and all, but you don't need that to be good, because you just win the board with this card. The weakness of Murloc Shaman is that, if it gets behind, it loses. Now, if it gets behind, it can... just blast people with the Flurgle. Quest Shaman viable? Yeah, except what you're going to want to do is cut the quest because it's terrible and doesn't help the deck at all. And then you run this card instead and it's good again. Reno Shaman with this guy and Ice Fishing? Yeah, that's not bad on its own. Like, it's just a... 2-card full clear. So I think that's reasonable to run this with Ice Fishing and Poison Guy. And in reality, it's not like you're really giving up 2 cards completely because you just draw both of those cards off of Ice Fishing anyway, so it's almost like you're giving up 1 card for it. Hey, Justice Creator. Pretty good. This is a good card. Speaking of good cards, this is a great card. So, this just goes in Reno Mage, right? Frost Nova on a stick. Imagine how it works with Bran. So it freezes all enemy minions. If they're already frozen, deals 4 instead. Like, you don't run Frost Nova in Reno Mage. You just run this card and Luna's Pocket, because you want to. The thing about Reno Mage right now is you want to build it around Luna's Pocket Galaxy, especially with the unnerf to the Dragon Caster, and this card is just really good. You can bounce it. It has a battle cry. You want to run a lot of things like Bran, Barista, and Zola anyway, so you're bringing this back to hand. It's absurd. Yeah, and some casual non-binary representation as well. So very cool card, great art, and extremely powerful. So add this to your Arena Mage decks. So that 1/3 Mage with Spellbearers does something with this? No, because you never add that card to your deck. Maybe in Standard it does something with it. Any LPG Mage support is a win in my eyes. Yeah, I mean, it's already a pretty good deck, but this is gonna make it better. Alright, Tavish Stormpike. Is Swag in here? Let me see here. It's simple. You play the Shandu Wildclaw. You draw into Tavish Stormpike. You play a Wild Bloodstinger. It attacks. It summons a Tundra Rhino from your deck. It summons a 4-mana minion from your deck. It summons a 3-mana minion. Easy. I think the limiting factor is going to be board space. I'm waiting for the punchline. Where is it? The punchline is the minions punching your opponent in the face, and then they're dead. Would have thought that was obvious. I don't know if I would go with the Lore Keeper Polkel route. Just because that has like some inherent failure rate if you like draw too many of the 6-drops, but definitely won't be Noggenfogger 2.0. It's definitely not going to, after last expansion with the Rod of Roasting combo, it's definitely not going to be the first deck I play. I can assure you that. I am not doing that to myself again. Oh, we looked at these yesterday, didn't we? Sweet. Polka at least keeps you from drawing the lower cost beast. Yeah, but I think you just run a higher, like, a lot of redundancy with your lower cost beast, so that's less relevant. Master's Call or the new guy in the core set? What? What new guy in the core set? This guy? Well, you don't run Master's Call because you need to run non-beasts. You just run Stitch Tracker. 5-drop that draws your highest cost card. That one makes sense to me. I don't remember it, though. Are you sure it's a 5-drop? 2 mana, 2/4? Are you guys making cards up again? It's a neutral? I don't see any 2 mana, 2/4s. Yeah, more with With the Polkelt call pet, I'm worried about the, like, what happens if you maybe draw your top end a little bit earlier than that, but... Okay, there's definitely no 2 mana 2/4. It looks like it's a 5 mana 3/3 that people are talking about. Death Rattle, draw your highest cost minion. Yeah, that makes sense. Spitting Camel is a 2/4? Yeah, but that doesn't make sense as a card in the deck. Alright. Let's play some Hearthstone. We've got another card coming in about 30 minutes. We'll take a look at it as it pops up. Spitting Camel is good to trigger Frenzy. Is it, though? I feel like you want a controlled Frenzy hit most of the time. Hello, can't you play a deck with Hadronox? I can, and I have many times, including very recently, so. Done. Alright, folks, the deck is Menagerie Hand Buff Warrior. The goal of the deck is to draw your Ringmaster's Baton, buff your minions, and either send them at face or trade into your opponent's minions, since a large portion of them do have Rush as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. Hey, welcome, Lazo. Glad you're liking the videos. Glad you made it to a stream. All right, let's buff some minions in Warrior. Why no new N'Zoth if it's Menagerie?
Embrace the chaos.
10 mana is the main reason. 10 mana, it's a tempo deck. We only have the things that matter with Watley. It's not a good card. Our minions are small. It's not a good card in this deck. 10 mana, I don't know. Do you need more reasons? I think we, need the Forge of Souls, that card, yeah. This is actually good on 2 as well. Might be more important in a matchup against an aggressive rogue. Someone's practicing. Let's make him dead.
Of course it's the right way. For the Dragon King.
All right, we got our Buffy stuff. My board is going away. No, that can't go face. Rush does not equal charge.
I will not be denied.
This can go face, though. What inspired you to make this deck? I don't know. I realized I hadn't played a warrior deck in a while, so I figured I'd play this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will not be denied.
Wait, this has 3 charges? Feels weird, man. Gavlok, thank you for the 7 months. Thanks for the amazing content. Thank you for the 7 months of support. Really appreciate that. We try Greybow again in the next expansion with more support. Potentially. I think the new cards are kind of bad, though. Wait, that's not what I wanted to have happen. This is a mech. Let's get this down, maybe... No, after the swing.
Not be denied.
I do want to get it down, though, so that I have a magnetic target for my, like, Zilliax and Snip Snap. Hopefully they don't run Vanish. No put Corsair Cash comments in chat. I have Forge of Souls. Is probably why. Glomafish, thank you for the sub.
Love the feel of wind in me sails. Love the feel of wind in me sails.
I'm still thinking that this expansion will end like Rosticon's Rumble equals total failure. You know, I'm pretty sure I've had somebody say that in every single expansion after Rosticon's Rumble. So far, no one's been right. You're dead? Same person every time? No, it's definitely not. People just, like, always make bold claims like that before we even see all of the cards, and then don't have to be responsible for the fact that they were wrong, and so they never learn from it. Why was Rastakhan such a failure? It had some good cards. Very few is why it's considered. Like, it was just overall one of the weakest sets. And the problem with it was that in Standard in particular, the previous sets were so strong that, like, the cards didn't really see play. Will Curator be good in this deck? Nope.
Your soul shall be mine. Come, embrace the chaos.
Okay, I'm going to keep these together because I want the Alexstrasza's champion to have charge. In general, if I thought a card would be good in the deck, I would put it in the deck.
Someone's got to lead the charge.
We did a whoopsie. People complain to get noticed? Yeah, but is, like, negative attention really the attention that you want? Like, what's the end game there?
Why do you call?
For the life binder. For the dragon queen.
As much as I wanted to kill that, I need to keep these to make this playable next turn. Although it's probably just going to get value traded anyway.
You are not the boss of me.
Oh, they didn't. Well. Mech Pirate. Okay, let's I honestly don't know which one I want to kill. I think this one. Hey, welcome, Lightning. They just paid 4 mana for that. That can't feel good.
I will not be denied.
Base goes minions, minions go face.
You were just a burden.
Oof. I don't know if they can afford to value trade here. I think I just play this one.
I will not be
I'm not taking the
denied.
6 though. That seems irresponsible. Especially since I'm getting a pretty decent board off of this anyway. We drew patches to activate the Brigand? Yeah, I don't think that's how it's meant to work.
Small in size, huge in heat. No, wait, it's still good.
Hey Roffle, I hate your videos. They keep me awake in bed at night. I don't think I misplay that much.
I will not be denied.
Deathwing versus Malfurion.
Come, embrace the
Alright,
chaos.
keep the Tent Trasher because I want to activate the Alexstraszus. Oh god, that's good.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Okay. Going for the Embiggen high roll. Nope.
For the life binder. For the dragon queen. By moon and spear.
Okay.
For the life binder. For the
Meh.
dragon. For the dragon.
Alright, should be able to get one of these down next turn, unless the Patches dies. Really looking for that Embiggen, I guess. Are you going to play Mill Rogue again? I mean, the test combo is that I just released recently is kind of a Mill Rogue deck. So probably not for a while. I don't think this deck is running Spreading Plague, he said, crossing his fingers underneath his desk.
Your feeble magic amuses
I mean, you're still dead, though.
I concede.
I've noticed that you never made Exodia Mage video. That is factually inaccurate. It's just a deck that hasn't gained any cards in a very long time, so I don't know. I haven't played it in a very long time. I have different Exodia combos that I've played fairly recently, even, like Mizaki.
Come, embrace the chaos.
I'm probably going to coin out the Anchor on 2. So I think this is just fine. We are currently rocking the 300% win rate, though, so I want to get this in play first so that I don't draw patches off of the Yankar.
Feed the fish, landlubber. Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Ooh. Oh, that's so good. Hi, thank you for the 4 months. Well met, Roffle. I've learned from watching you play. Went from low bronze in the old system to high plat diamond. Well, congratulations. Imagine if you watched somebody good at the game. You'd be legend already. Roffle, do you live upstairs? Like, upstairs in your house? I don't think so. Like, why don't you just walk upstairs and find out? Okay, I'm gonna deviate a little bit here. Since that's pretty strong. Are you telling us that you're a noob at this game? No, I've been playing for a very long time. But it's been a long time since I've been very concerned about playing the game optimally. It's more about doing my best to be entertaining these days. I think I want the armor from the rover now.
I will not be denied.
Well, I was going to play the Town Crier, but with that hit, I think I'm more incentivized to play the Deccan this turn, so I'm going to. Then we should be able to slam a Cultist alongside the Town Crier. Who else pronounces Roffle like souffle? The text-to-speech lady used to, so you're in good company. What would a Murloc Shaman need to be viable, do you think? Probably a 2-mana 2/3 that deals 1 damage to all enemies every time you play a Murloc. I need to clean off their minions to play around oil.
I will not be denied.
I wonder if I could find room for Nitro Boost in this deck. Because we do have weapons a lot. I don't know what I'm cutting, though. Maybe the Circus Amalgam? I don't think I've played that once. But it is kind of a good way to shore up some of my draws. I don't know. Oh, good thing we removed those minions. The Amalgams are kind of good once they get buffed or twice. Yeah, but the problem is my opponent's hero has exploded before I've gotten to a point where they were good. So, I'm not sure what I should do about that.
I will not be denied. Job's done.
Maybe drop 1 Amalgam. If I'm dropping 1 Amalgam, I'm dropping 2, because either Amalgam or Nitro Boost is better. So running a 1 of doesn't work for me. Does that make Ringmaster less effective? I mean, the fact that I'm drawing cards off of Ankar makes Ringmaster less effective.
Look! You shinies!
Give me that. Not what I want.
Whoops. If you had Nitro Boost, would cutting class be a decent option? I don't think so. I've got, like, cards hasn't been the issue that I've been lacking. At that point, we're just, like, getting closer and closer to Pirate Warrior. What do you think about Stage Dive versus Town Crier? I think Town Crier makes a body. And in a tempo-oriented deck, you would rather make a body than play a spell. Science Daddy, thank you for the 400 bits. 400 bits for a 400% win rate. Well, the bad news is this is our first mage, so this is the true test of the deck. Thank you for that support, though. Do you think there will be a mini expansion for the next set, like the Darkmoon Races? Yeah, I think that's just their release schedule moving forward, isn't it? Did I misunderstand that? Like, I thought that was just how Hearthstone works now.
I'll show them! I'll show them all!
Alright, let's get the buff train rolling.
Not be denied.
I don't think I want to kill the Mad Scientist at this juncture. They've also confirmed it's purchasable with gold moving forward, which is super nice. Yeah, that was the best monetization model we've seen in Hearthstone, so I'm happy for that. Like, I think that might have even trumped the solo adventures in the past. So, happy about that.
Not be denied.
This potentially dies, but at least it leaves something behind if that's the case. But 3 mana Yeti's also not a bad card. Wish solo adventures could be bought with gold by newer players. Me too.
We have many secrets.
Maybe one day they'll make that change, though.
I will
think I actually want to go here instead. Because I want to play around explosive. And make a wider board.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Wait for me!
It's a pretty wide board.
I intend to deceive.
I'm just gonna trade into these. I think it's either Flame Ward or Rigged Fair Game.
Free loot.
I will not be denied.
In which case, this is a pretty strong play. Frost Bolts. I'm gonna go ahead and make the read that that's Flame Ward here. Especially if they trade the Scientist into the 2-4. Maybe not. Still seems likely, though.
I will not.
Okay, so it's fair game. Potentially explosive. Not explosive. Alright. Counterspell, fair game?
Incredible discovery!
I don't know. I'm running out of ideas here. That's a really good draw, because I need a rush minion to do some things here. Oh my god. Okay.
I will not be denied.
For the life binder. For the dragon queen. You win this.
Seems pretty good. Is there any playable wild deck using Terran Gorefiend? Yeah. I mean, every card is playable in wild. Like, he's okay in, like, an egg-based Cube Warlock. Or, yeah, Death Rattle Hunter. There are a few decks. He's not, like, the strongest card, but he's useful.
Deathwing versus Valera.
Come, embrace the chaos.
Late on card reveal? Isn't it, like, 1 minute from now? And it's probably already up? Let's see. It's Alley's, right? Yep, it's up. You're just lying. Oh, wait, no. That's not hers. Which one is hers? I wish they would link. Oh well. I'm just gonna assume it's been revealed. Yeah, it has.
None will survive.
Odd Rogue should be okay for us.
Home
shadows.
You here for the tour?
What about this, though? I think 2 minions is a good enough buff here. Especially when one of them is the rover. We'll take a look at the card in a moment. This opponent sure hates trading.
I will not be denied.
They could hit a Zilliax here. Another Tent Trasher is fine.
I will not be denied.
Like, I feel like they could be ahead here. But instead, they're not. I'm gonna snag some armor. Even though it gives up damage, just because I am getting low.
I will not be denied.
And we'll make a 4-mana Boulder Fist Ogre. That also pulls the patches. Yowza! That's a good turn. Also, we get to get a whole lot of lifesteal. What are the chances the Amalgam sticks? I mean, even if it doesn't, we get to shove the Zilliax on this. It's like... just a good spot that we're in.
I wonder.
I think the opponent left. No, they didn't. That's not going to do it. I don't think they knew how bad they had it. I really feel like had they made a... I don't think they were... Oh, wait, no, don't. I don't think they were winning that game, but I think if they had made a better play for board, they might have had a better chance at that. All right, let's take a look. 4 mana, 4/4, Outcast, draw 2 Death Rattle minions. So it seems like Death Rattle Demon Hunter is a thing. 4 mana, 4/4 that draws 2 seems pretty good, though. If there's support for Death Rattle Demon Hunter. I think the 3 mana, 3/3 is like the card that makes that possible. We need to see like one more payoff card. I mean, in Wild, you could just make an aggressive Death Rattle, like with Undertaker coming back. You can just go low curve, aggro Demon Hunter with Death Rattles as your payoff. Owner, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate that support. I think it's a fine card. It's like its power level depends on whether or not there's enough support for Death Rattle Demon Hunter. I don't think it'll be a top tier deck. But the 3 mana 3/3 seems good to me.
Deathwing versus Valera.
Come, embrace the chaos.
I don't think I need both weapons. Do I need a Pillager? I don't think Pillager is the card that wins me this game. I would rather find things to buff, like those. Everyone's playing Quest Rogue today.
Of course it's the right way.
I will not be denied.
I need to find a low-cost pirate here. Practicing for when it gets unnerfed? Yeah, but like... I don't think... I don't think it's a direct comparison because it's so much weaker as it is currently.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
What? I kill this because that doesn't matter. I just need to deny their combo, or their quest completer here. This gets me Kargath, I think? Yeah.
I will not be denied.
I guess the 2-mana 4/4 is going to have to be good enough, unless I want to play the Forge here.
I hope you like my invention. Wait for me! Wait for me!
Commune is... Commune. Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate that support.
I will not be denied.
I can't... Oh, this is awkward. So I want this to have charge, but then I lose a buff on... So I want to play the Kargath alongside it.
A conundrum.
Or actually, I'm playing one of these, right? So I think it's probably worth.
Pirates away!
I will not be denied. I will not be denied.
Alright. Is Nitro Boost getting nerfed? We don't know yet. People have been talking as though it is, but we don't have confirmation on that.
I hope you like my invention.
Oh, up to no good. Me too.
Bubble, bubble.
Power.
It's another awkward spot. This is where I want these attacks to go.
Be denied.
I don't want to leave them stuff to bounce. Next turn we probably just jam a Loatheb.
Of course it's the right way.
Or maybe a Kargath.
Of course it's the right way.
I will not be denied.
That should seal it.
Pieces of me.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Wait for me! Wait for me!
Brim's still a good card.
Well played.
Not good enough. My Kargath is over other Rush Menagerie cards. Like what?
Deathwing versus Tyrande.
Give me strength.
Come, embrace the chaos.
I don't have much in the way of 2-drops, so could be better. Please don't drop patches. Do you think the original Caverns Below would be good now? We'll find out soon. I don't know. I try not to predict the future because I can't. Let's pull the patches.
I will not be denied.
I forgot to attack. Whoops.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Missed 2 damage. That's gonna matter. This is not the opener that I was hoping for in this matchup. I need to get big minions. I mean, that one is kind of better for me because at least I gain armor. I'm gonna jam a Loath up here to block the Shadow Essence.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Not a good hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
Okay, here comes the Essence. I knew it. Loatheb sticks at least.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
I will not be denied.
Alright, I can't mess it up this time.
For the life binder. For the dragon.
Got lethal presented. We are weak to Spirit Lash though. Or that. Probably want to stick a mech this turn, so probably this one.
I will not be denied.
It's good for next turn because I'm gonna play the Horde Pillager as well.
Pirates away! For the dragon. What more can I ask for? the life binder.
My clawing cutlass.
Take the ship!
I will not be denied.
For the Dragon Queen.
I stole it first!
Make haste.
Okay, I have to kill the Varg out there. Essence. That's game.
This is the end of all things.
It's a bummer. I mean, I guess I lose to generated Zerg's cloning gallery. I mean, that was still a good showing of the deck. It was
Deathwing versus Gul'dan.
a less than ideal draw in a bad matchup,
Shall be mine.
and it still almost got there.
Come, embrace the chaos.
One drop into Forge. I might go deckhand first just to get the patches out of my deck. Keep forgetting I'm not watching YouTube, Roffle. Well, considering I won 7 in a row prior to that game, it's understandable that you might forget. Wow, this is
For the life
going into play here.
For the Dragon Queen.
Now, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, Roffle, quick question. With the new cards of Mage that are being released, do you think there's a chance of having an even Mage deck using free spells? Yeah, probably. I don't, like, I see the new cards as just good support for, like, a Reno Pocket Galaxy Mage. But there's probably an even Mage in there somewhere as well.
For the Dragon Queen.
I just don't know if it'll be better than running even and odd cost cards.
Death does not scare me.
Gonna kill the ones. To make Defile worse.
For the Dragon Queen.
Roffle new challenge. Build a budget quest druid. The choose quest. That doesn't sound very fun.
My suggestion.
I think I'll pass. Roffle, there's a new Demon Hunter card just announced. Yep. We looked at it when it was announced 20 minutes ago. I want to play the Lotheb to lock out their coin Reno, as well as various other plays. We've got 8. We don't quite have lethal, so just do this.
For the Dragon
Block out their spells and Reno.
Unity, precision.
It's a really good hit. Potentially game winning.
I will not be denied.
chart?
They have Reno here. We are big sad. Godfrey will do it too.
I will not be denied.
Sky Raider into something? Guess not. Just draw deckhand? That would have worked too, but guess I'm not good enough at this game. Fortunately, like if they didn't play Reno last turn, they would have to top deck him here, right?
So many possibilities.
I almost didn't play that for that reason. It's a 50-50 to hit the, doesn't matter.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
You win this time.
Deathwing versus Valera.
Would Sky Barrage be worth considering? I don't think we have high enough density of pirates.
The chaos.
It's okay because it's a mech, but like, why do we need to change the deck? It's 8-1. One, two, three. Sure, hopefully we'll keep this. Okay. I'm gonna swing with the face in case it's evasion. But it would be a really weird evasion. Oh. Cheat death, maybe? I mean, I can't leave that up, though.
Blade Fist has no back. Do your worst.
Yeah.
Not be denied. Listen here.
Like, they get a free turn with him regardless. It's a matter of whether that he gets to attack or not. Davide, thank you for the 3 months. Hi there, hope you're having a nice day. I am, thank you. Hope you are as well.
I have more to give.
Okay, just don't draw patches.
I will not be denied.
Let's make a large man. I don't think they're going to be able to keep up with our stats with that. Probably just go here and here. Yeah, especially with that draw. Stats in play are better than
I will not
stats in hand most of the time, so... Any other dragons or mechs you would consider running? I think the deck is fine. Again, it's 8-1 right now. So, I don't feel like we need to change a deck that's working.
It's not cheating. It's racing.
Yeah, hand buff paladin is a really good deck. I was talking about if I wanted to make it, if you had any suggestion for good cards to add. I mean, the 30 cards that are in the deck seem good. I don't know. If you want to change cards, that's up to you. I can't.
You asked for it.
embrace the
I don't know how to answer that, other than the way that I've answered it. I'm kind of tempted to keep the Ziliax, just because he's so good into Seeker Mage. I trust that I'm going to draw a dragon. I'm very likely to off of the Town Crier, so this is likely to get active.
An incredible discovery.
Cool. We'll go ahead and give the Alexstrasza's Champion Rush here. I want to save the coin because I have an abundance of 5 drops.
For the Dragon Queen.
I'm thinking it means if he doesn't want to craft a card, would there be any good substitute cards you would use? Well, that's a different question, though. Like, that context is important for being able to properly answer that. And it also depends on what card specifically is lacking.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
For the life binder.
I just want the damage right now, I think.
Dragon Queen.
You're not ready for this.
Well, that definitely needs to die here, right? But I think it's a little early for the Ziliax. I'm still holding out hope that I'll hit a baton so that I can buff the Ziliax some. But Ziliax, when I'm at full health, seems kind of wasteful. Don't think Patches is mandatory? Not mandatory, but he's one of the best cards in all of Hearthstone.
Show them all. I'll show them. I'll show them all.
So decks are inherently weaker without. I want to make sure the Ziliax gets buffed here. And I don't think I'm trading into those because I don't think I need to.
For the Dragon Queen.
I know Patches is strong, but it doesn't feel good spending 1,600 Dust on a 1/1. Well, don't think of it as doing such. Think of it as let's see. Let's go to HS replay cards, patches, ranked wild. Think of it as spending 1,600 dust on a card that has a 60% deck win rate. So, I don't know. Reframe it in a way that makes it more palatable for you, if you can.
I will not be denied.
I have to do it in this order, even though it maybe is awkward with a block pop. Well, if it's block, it's not Flame Ward, so this is just lethal. Or effective lethal, at least.
Born to play!
I would not add a low cost, like the deck doesn't want low cost pirates if it doesn't have patches, so I would look for a different card. You could do a Nightmare Amalgam. I don't know. The 3-drop slot is kind of weak, so something that works in that area of the curve. A 2 or a 3. Fairy Dragon's fine.
Come, embrace the chaos.
I like keeping the Tent Trasher with the champion. Well, I have some regrets.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor.
For the life binder.
I think I need to clear minions in case of Plague of Flames. Was Guardian Animals really that strong so they had to make it unplayable? I mean, it's not unplayable. But yes, it was bonkers in Standard. Like, it was so good that it made... There's a deck that was viable in Wild because of it.
I will not be denied.
For the Dragon Queen.
Job done.
Mechathune.
The end is coming!
I will not be denied. I will
I
not be
potentially draw patches here, but it's fine. Guardian Animals is good and Spiteful, no? It's okay, but like Spiteful isn't good.
You're so sweet.
Okay. Wow.
I will not be denied.
Ha-ha! Pirates away!
Deliver mana unto me.
Alex's champion has to be one of the best 2-drops ever? It's a good card, but there are a lot of good 2-drops. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, that makes sense now.
I will not be denied.
binder. For the Dragon Queen.
4-mana ogre. Actually, for a time, I guess there were a lot of weak 2-mana minions because that's why Keleseth was relevant. So I'm thinking it's Reno. What's that? Did I miss an alert? Skyblood, thank you for the 11 months. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the raid as well. Yeah, that's kind of scary. What? What's the earliest they can combo? Turn 8?
Burn them all.
The combo, what's the combo? Zul'jin, 0 mana Zul'jin, coin. So it's turn 8 with the coin. So I need to Lotheb next turn. Right, because it's Zul'jin on a 0 mana minion, coin Cataclysm. I want to buff this one
I will not be denied.
so that I'm not weak to Defile. And I'm going to go here and here. Okay. Well, that's the punish, I guess, but we shouldn't lose here, right?
Deck approaches its end.
And then next turn we can go Lotheb and attack face. Still needs to draw the deck? Yeah. So Lotheb on 8 is best.
Must destroy.
Actually, maybe Lotheb was just good enough here when they're... No, because they might have Reno. Wait, they can't combo next turn then. I'd like to find a mech, maybe. Oh. Why is there a Gnome Feratu in Mecha'thun Warlock?
A conundrum. I will not be denied. I see.
I mean, the problem with this is a Reno. Bando, thank you for the prime. I think you still Lotheb? Well, oh no, I don't Lotheb. I shouldn't have Lotheb there. That was a mistake. I absolutely should not have, because I can't combo without a coin. So that was the wrong play. That's just like 100% a punt.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
I will not be denied. Unity, precision.
Yeah, I could have won this. What was the right play then? Make a play for board, wait a turn, and then Lotheb on 9. Like, I could have had this board swinging at them and then sticking a Lotheb this turn.
You making a big mistake.
No.
Oh, they had to take a 50-50 too? Yikes. I think they were maybe hasty with the Hemet there.
But Your world is still doomed!
Or they just needed to rush.
Deathwing versus
Really don't want to see more zero
Embrace the
mages.
chaos.
Where's the 0 mana minion? Well, you see, they blew up their deck, so that decreased the number of 0 mana minions. And then on top of that, like, they had to play. What? But I mean, that's Reno was effectively a 0 mana minion. It's just how the deck is built. I see you later, too, Leo. Think you forced them to hem it so they could Reno? Yeah. And then they had to take a risk on the Reno. Or on the Vol'jin with the Reno. Hoping that it would, like, I'm sure they had a 50-50 to pull Mechathune there. It's just how the deck goes sometimes. I don't love this play, but I don't really want to let myself get behind against Seeker Mage.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Good time to draw that.
For the Dragon Queen.
I don't think I wanted both batons there, because an anchor is pretty nice, but that's alright.
I'm with the cabal!
With the Reno turn, they should play the 1-drop and trade. They held the 1-drop so that they could combo on turn 10. They are relying on surviving until turn 10. I think their play was fine. Like, across the board.
For the Dragon Queen.
I will not be denied!
Bahab the Warrior. Thank you for the 100 bits. I really enjoy your YouTube videos. How excited are you for the Murloc Shaman with Flurgle and Toxfin? That's actually one of the early decks I want to try. It looks pretty sweet.
I intend to deceive.
I mean, they got to trade the Scientist here, right? Yeah. Now the problem with this is I want to play this, but it... No, this is fine. There's no problems here.
I will not be denied!
Hit land here, please. Thank you. And this is my board now. It wasn't even explosive. For mana 8/8 seems good. I mean, did you see the stats I put into play that turn?
You're not ready for this.
Bando God, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Really appreciate that.
Take the ship.
A conundrum. I will not be denied. Haste.
Oh! Oh no. I was trying to avoid that being a card. Get blown out by Ancient Mysteries, or maybe like a Cabal Lackey. Was not expecting dupe. Yeah, dupe is really uncommon. And I don't really want to trade into the Occult Conjurers anyway. Those would have been a bad dupe as well.
Must burn them all. I will not be denied. I will not be denied.
Could be rigged fair game. I'm intending to play around it. I'm just trying to decide if I want the face damage, or take the face damage, or...
Loot? What more can I ask for?
or the minion. I think I want the minion more.
You're not ready for this. You're not ready for this.
Ouch.
I'm late. I'm late.
Oh, that's probably game.
I will not be denied. I will not be denied.
I'm at 17, 8 plus 6 is 14. 2 cards can beat me. But I don't think I can win with a Flak Mage on the board. Double Flak Mage at least.
I wonder.
Ooh.
I wonder.
This is at 6, right? So it dodges fair game, or not fair game, explosive, with another baton attack.
We
Time runs out on me.
Oh my god. Okay. It's not the card I needed here.
I will not be denied.
Nine. All burst is the same, right? I just have to hope it's not Ice Block.
A conundrum.
It's more likely to be, like, it just has to be face, right? You might now wish to put Leroy in the deck. I'd be dead if I played a Leroy. So, no, I don't really wish that I had Leroy in this deck because Leroy is not good in this deck.
The end of all things.
It came from Ancient this turn. I mean, I couldn't beat Ice Block. It didn't matter when it came. Ice Barrier, that's not a card. You have to talk about real cards.
Come, embrace the chaos.
Hey, turn. Early Town Crier is just the nuts. I think you could make the trade, armor up, and play Lotheb. Well, they had 2 minions on the board. And I was at 3 health if I armored up. Right? Didn't they have a... Yeah. They had a 5-5 and a 4-3. Then play Kargath and double trade. And die to explosive runes. I was at 1 health. If I don't armor up, I die to explosive runes with either minion. Could have checked for explosive by hero powering then Kargath, if not double trade. Yep, I could have. But then, I would have had 6 damage dealt to the Kargath. I would be at 3 health, it would take 2 damage, I'd be at 1 health, and then I'd die to a ping. Those are all things that I considered, chat.
Make haste, make haste. I will not be denied.
The best play that I had was to hope it wasn't Ice Block. That's the play that I made, and I lost. And sometimes that happens.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I don't want to buff these, I don't think.
Someone's gotta lead.
But I wouldn't mind another 1-drop here to play.
I will not be denied.
To kill aside, thank you for the 2 months. You seem so friendly on YouTube where I discovered you. I mean, I'm currently in the process of getting bombarded by suggestions for plays that did not work. I don't, like, it's exhausting to have to go through this every time we're in a similar situation.
I will not be denied.
Just gonna play a 5-4 here. It's better to attack first because, like, the attack doesn't matter. People are so rude, you shouldn't come into a stream and say something like that? Yeah, like, I get that comment a lot, but, like, I don't think people realize how rude of a comment that is to begin with. And then, am I just supposed to... Well, like, what am I supposed to do other than respond in kind? I don't... I don't know. That's, like, an inherently very rude thing to say to somebody. Like the 3-5 because it's bigger?
I'm dead. I will not be denied.
This is a large man, though. People really be watching streams to backseat game a fun deck. I mean, it is a fun deck, and it's also 11-2. So I feel like we're doing fine. Where did the rogue get the axe from? They played a swashbuckler. 2 losses to Secret Mage? No, 1 was to Big Priest.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
Ha, this guy's toast.
This guy's toast.
I will not be denied.
I need to be careful because I might actually, like, the way this opponent's deck is going, I might get hit by a Vile Spine Slayer at this point. That's not Vile Spine Slayer. It's a good top deck, though. Why are you being so mean to me? I was just telling you that you're bad at the game.
For the Lightbinder. For the Dragon Queen.
I don't care if people, like, that's less offensive to me than somebody coming in and telling me that, like, you really used to be a lot nicer, or you should smile more, or something along those lines. Like, it's just a video game. I don't care if people think I'm bad at it. It's when people like, I don't know. It feels like people that say those types of things are forgetting that I'm human. And it's like dehumanizing to have those things said to you. Lieutenant Chaos, thank you for the Prime. Are you really human? I like to pretend that I am. Thought you were a really good VTuber? Yeah.
Deathwing versus Valera.
I make my own.
Come, embrace the chaos.
I think I want a 1-drop, and 4s are a little bit slow into this matchup. You either have to stop reading chat or make fun of them to not go mad while streaming. You can make fun of me if you want, and I'm used to it. I mean, you're a good chatter, though, so... Like, I generally just respond in kind to people. When people are kind to me, I try to be kind to them. When they're less than kind to me, I feel like it's appropriate for me to respond similarly, isn't it?
I will not be denied.
Getting a real big Zilliax in the Kingsbane Rogue matchup seems like a very good thing to do.
You shinies.
I love you and want your babies. That is a highly inappropriate thing to say. Like, I just talked about dehumanizing comments. I think I would be fine if it lands on the cultist here. I'm just gonna make the big body and be okay with that. Blind Marion, thank you for the $2 tip in Roff coin. Appreciate that. Raising a child is a pretty human thing to do. Yeah, but consent is also very human.
Give me that. Not what I want. A conundrum.
Do I want to take extra damage here? Yeah, I'm okay. Nah.
I will not
I don't think I should. Even with the Ziliax, like,
do your worst.
Rogue has a, or Kingsbane Rogue has a lot of damage that it can shove. Secretly Ashlyn. I give her that. Well, it's not so secret anymore, is it? I give her that sub. Okay. Kinda glad I didn't, take extra damage now. I think I just want to, hero power this turn. So, I'm gonna attack.
Be denied.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Wow. Still want a hero power. What are you looking forward to in the new expansion? I don't know. I just generally like trying to make new cards work. I like the frenzy guy. I want to play some hand buff paladin. That might be my first deck of the expansion.
Not what I have more to give.
Okay, that's an attack for my Ziliax. That's what I've been waiting for. Like, it's damage inefficient, but like healing. So.
Choose soon.
That's an even better hit for my Ziliax. The only problem is I get like one less buff because I can't swing first. $1 billion lions versus all Pokemon? Seems like a Ludwig question to me. Maybe you should ask him.
Unity, precision, primitive. I will not be denied. Give me that. Not what I want.
Seems good. I feel like
Hey, loser!
Pokemon have a lot of AoE damage, though.
Wasn't me! Hey, loser!
Feed the fish, landlubber. Blood and plunder.
finder. For the Dragon Queen.
Burn to play!
I will not be denied. I won this.
I've already seen one sap, right? We haven't seen any saps. They eviscerated it.
Look! You shiny!
Fun facts, lions have thumbs. Yeah, that's how they can use tools and weapons. So that definitely turns the tide of battle. Oh my god, this is gonna be a nail biter at the end.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
For the life
I
finder.
won this. I will not be denied.
They need 5 damage, which is actually highly relevant. Because 4 is usually the breakpoint, right? Oh, just like I said, 4 is usually the breakpoint.
I get.
Playing on Legend with this deck or what? I mean, if it happens, it happens. I'm not. I'm just gonna keep playing the deck until I'm done streaming today. I think.
Embrace the chaos.
I want to find another pirate for that, or just a Kargath, I guess. Isn't oil 3? Well, usually it's 6. What's the win rate? 87%. Yeah, that probably would be the best strategy, Ian. So I should definitely consider it.
Someone's gotta lead the charge. Pirates away!
Perfect. Chat's favorite card. I love Kargath, but does the Rush, Wind Fury, Murloc make more sense in a deck like this? I don't think so. It can't get buffed.
I must consider.
Oof. The good news is they use the coin, so they're slower into the Shadow Essence. Hey, Rixar. I'm not even getting that many buffs off this anyway, so I might as well hold. Oh, Henry, thank you for the 11 months. Oh, so it's Reno? It's probably better since we got such a slow start. I don't think that I was going to be able to keep pace with a big priest that got even like a reasonable draw. Let's start here. I need more cards right now. That's the thing I'm lacking. What's that sticky finger doing in hand? Hey, 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 hey. I didn't mean to. The Sky Raider decided it should be so. Is there a lash here? That's... Yeah, that's real bad for me.
Do your worst. I will not be denied.
So what I want to do is buff the Amalgam and then stick a Ziliax onto it. That was a huge, huge turn from the opponent, though. Chat, pay attention. That's how you play Dirty Rat? True. Just 100% true.
I wonder.
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I provide.
I will not be denied.
I need to win next turn. So I need to hope they didn't already have Anduin in hand, because that would mean that they just top-decked Psychic Scream.
I must consider.
I will not be denied.
That's game. I can't even play this because I play the Anduin. You think the new immune spell will be good in Kingsbane Road? I think it'll be okay. I don't think it's like one of the 30 best cards necessarily, though. I could be wrong. But like, +1 attack, it's kind of weak. If your... We talked about it earlier, but if your minions are attacking... Or if your face is attacking minions in Kingsbane Rogue, then you have or if the opponent's face is attacking your minions against Kingsbane Rogue, then you have an advantage in that, like, you're ahead, right?
I will not be denied.
I should just get out of this game. It's over after the pull coat came down.
This is the end of all things.
Better than a nerf Leeching Poison? I do not think so, because of the, like, repetitive life total swings, and you get... Like, the thing that made Leeching Poison nutty is that you could go face and offset the minion damage.
Deathwing versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Come, Embrace the chaos.
Let's look for a dragon for the champion. Town Crier gets us a dragon, so that's good. Nitro really does get nerfed. I think I'll go back to Cannon Brigand. Even at 2 mana, you can make a case for Nitro Boost being playable. It's harder to corrupt, I guess, is the problem. I did not hit a dragon there. That's awkward. Yes, I did. Okay.
For the life binder. For the dragon queen.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Okay. In this matchup, you need to trade into minions an awful lot more than you would think. Just to play around Plague, but I don't know if I have that luxury here. Because I get wrecked by Defile if I do that.
Pirates away!
If I'm getting wrecked by Defile, I might as well just go all in on that. Alright, Watley's our best draw. Anchor, or any weapon, is also pretty good. That is not a weapon. Hey, Serpent.
From the void.
That's gonna be over. Well, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
I need a weapon fetch.
The scourge will
I'm sorry, what?
consume you.
Hmm.
A spectacular show. I will not be denied.
Alright then. I guess that happened. He's Q-Block? Yeah, but even in Q-Block, Baron Rivendare is not a card that you expect.
We must expand.
This is the end of all.
That is the greediest Q-Block I've ever seen. Alright. I need a quick break. I will be right back. We don't play a lot of spells with this deck, do we?
Deathwing versus Nazoth.
You heard my call in the deep.
Alright, I'm keeping these.
Embrace the chaos.
Job's done.
One day I'll draw a pirate. Okay.
I will not be denied.
Oh, this is way too greedy. You can't stop me though.
So sweet.
No! I wanted one of those. Okay.
I will not be denied.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Pirates away! Pirates away!
Job's done.
Alright. No defile, please. Nice. Well, that's nice.
I will not be denied.
I think I would rather it land here, and this could get me an amalgam.
I will not be denied.
Greenskin's not bad if I get the other baton rolling. Is this Menagerie, Aggro Warrior, and is Watley too slow? Watley's in the deck. So no, I don't think so. Wow, come on.
I will not be denied.
Back the charge for patches is actually a thing or too OP. It would be a very bad thing to do. Like Kargoth over Krasinov? Krasinov costs 5 mana. We have more than enough weapon swings. And we needed turn 4 plays. PVT.
We're gonna be rich.
It's an early Reno. I'm just going to trade into it because I don't want it to live.
Drink up the army.
Be denied.
It's too weak into defile. Good draw.
I will not be denied.
Patches needs Rush. Nope, that would also be like Patches, the strongest card, one of the strongest cards in all of Hearthstone, does not need to be even better. Please stop.
I will not be denied.
For the life binder.
I think we lose from here. They're gonna start getting their big demons.
I found a new
Yep.
source of power.
Is Watley too slow?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Walking.
prepare to be amazed. I will not be denied.
For the Dragon Queen.
I am only more deadly.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
I will not be denied.
It's not a good spot to be in. What was that play? I mean, probably the strongest play that they had. It wins them the game, so I'm not laughing. Yeah, that's game.
This is the end of all things.
I know this might be a shock for you, Twitch chat, but you don't have to get full value off of every card in order for it to be a good play. Tempo is important in Hearthstone.
Deathwing versus Liadrin.
Maybe this will be a hand buff mirror.
Burns with holy fire.
Come, embrace the chaos.
I can't keep Watley into potentially Odd Paladin. I also don't really want to keep Patches, but I have him. Pirates away. Oh my god.
I will not be denied.
I don't understand why people don't realize how strong Patches is. His power is subtle. And they also tend to see situations like this, and that clouds their
I
feelings
will
about him.
not be denied.
This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them? No, it's getting into hand. Is this going to be anything?
I will not be denied.
Loot? What more can I ask for?
I wasn't looking. Why do we have 2 patches? Because I'm cheating. Please don't tell the FBI. Looks like it might actually be... No, there's some sort of combo here. I think it is the old anything list.
The light dims, but we fight.
Burn to play!
I will not be denied. Unity, precision,
I talked about the new cards at the beginning of the stream, if you are curious about my thoughts. Could it be OTK with DK Uther? It could be. It seems less likely. There was an old anything list that had these cards in it.
Go win. I concede.
There are 2 forges. There's 1 forge, Watley, Ankar, and Town Criers. The deck has had more than enough draw. Again, the deck is at a 75% win rate. We don't need to change cards. The deck is doing fine. Card draw is not the solution to... or is rarely the solution for a tempo deck as well.
Wing versus Arthas.
embrace the chaos.
I think I can full keep this. Maybe not the Kargath. Okay, that shores up my turn 2 because I probably don't want to play this in an odd Paladin matchup. Or any, like, moderately aggressive matchup. Just gonna go in on board here. Kargath is not the rush minion we wanted. Okay, let's maybe deal with that before it starts doing strong things.
I will not be denied.
I'm assuming they're trying to bring that back with Rally.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Oh, maybe not. Oof.
I will not be denied.
Blood and plunder.
All right. I want to use this turn, which means I'm probably playing the Forge, just to get the. So I attack first,
Be denied.
but I need to make sure I pop that
No quarter.
or prevent it from going off. I guess I could have with the Kargath as well, but I just want to get stuff in play right now.
Job done.
Did I forget to attack with the deckhand? I mean, that whole play was centered around not giving them value off of that. You couldn't? Yeah, because I attacked in the wrong order. I definitely could have. I just played it in a way such that I couldn't.
I will not be denied.
Guess I could have kept the taunt alive, but
I cannot wait to read these.
down.
I will not be denied. The blade bill has no back. Do your worst. I have more to give.
Job done.
I think next turn I might want to start getting the anchor rolling.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
It's not a strong bear off.
Reporting for duty.
I don't like giving up 5 damage here. I could give up a buff on the baton.
Be denied.
Seems good.
Reporting for duty.
Reno? Nope.
For the life binder.
I will not be denied.
For the dragon king.
Alright.
Job done.
We got a 50-50 for... No, it's 2 out of 3 for baton. I played both batons already.
We're gonna be
Oh.
rich.
That feels bad.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
I will not be denied.
Dragon queen.
Just go all in here. What could go wrong with that play?
Holy light.
Oh god. Shrink ray? Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's so good on a full board. Oh my god, they got a dumb guard. Oh my god, what? I mean, the depth charge maybe saves me, but... What an absolutely outrageous roll.
I stole it first.
A conundrum.
I stole it first.
I need to find Watley.
I do love a good study session.
That's game. I can't beat that.
This is the end of all things!
Unlucky.
Deathwing versus
Is the thought behind no brawl being that you rely on your minions for removal? The thought behind no brawl is we're not a control deck.
Chaos.
Brawl is going, like, brawl is actively bad for us in most situations. Hey, Matthews. Nice patches draw. I think I actually will just have to play it to get the 2-2 in case they are aggro. Have you played any Smite recently? Honestly, I haven't been playing a lot of games off stream recently, Smite included. So I haven't been playing a whole lot lately. Opinion on the diamond cards. I think they look cool. And I didn't buy the Tavern Pass last expansion, but I might this time just because of the diamond cards. Okay, they got ramp that time. But I get a 3-mana 5/5. Hopefully. I would like to find some weapons here. Ooh. Yep. Need some weapons. Yeah, I should have just played the 3-drop. Yeah, exactly. If you don't like them, you don't have to spend the money, but, like, it's... A lot of people do like them, so... So, a way for... Like, when you make options for people to spend money on the game that aren't accumulating cards, it makes it easier and more likely that they'll give away cards more freely, you know? Because they're earning that income somewhere else. So even if you don't personally get the diamond cards, it's probably a good thing in general for the game, hopefully. I don't think I'm winning from here. I didn't hit my draws. Hey, welcome, Mango Fruit. Glad you made it.
You've got me fired up. Now we're cooking.
Basically, having more cosmetics can't be bad for you, but potentially be good for you. Yeah. Like, unless, I don't know, you have a hard time recognizing cards because of the cosmetics, then I suppose it could be bad for you, but seems like a low risk.
This is the end of all things.
Fast match, yeah. It's just like this deck performs a lot differently when we don't hit Town Crier and weapons on curve.
Deathwing versus Maiev.
Alright, back to rogues. Rogues have been a good matchup for us.
Embrace the chaos.
I think I'd rather have other minions or one drops like Town Crier and even Sky Raider would be better than. Sure. Raiding party on one. Probably needed to go double one drop then to be able to contest the pirates. Sky Raider's my best draw. Wait, where's your Buccaneer? Okay. It's fine. Baton would be good here too. If they want to keep attacking into my minions, I think I'll be okay.
Blood and plunder. Blood and plunder.
I would have liked to have gotten that magnetized, but doesn't always work out. Next turn we should be able to get a Tent Trasher down. There's no way they're trading into all of my minions, right? Shiny Finder.
Feed the fish, landlubber. Look, you
So anyway, they traded into all of my minions.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
I mean, I guess our win condition from here is hope that they damage their face enough to where we get them in range for some burst. But I don't think they're doing themselves any favors by playing it slow here. I feel like that's only to my advantage.
Give me that. Not what I want.
For the life binder. For the dragon.
I think we're still just dead here, though, if they have oil. Hey, 96. They don't even need oil. Why is that card floating so weird? Oh god, yeah, get me out.
This is the end of all things.
Where did the name Roffle come from? From Roffle? R-O-F-L. And then it was a WoW character.
Deathwing versus Uther.
What's your real name? Roffle.
Come, embrace the chaos.
My parents knew I was going to be a gamer.
None will survive.
sweetest pride.
1 second.
Make haste. Must burn them all.
What is your social security number, Roffle? It is, it's 7. I trust that you won't, damage my credit score.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Actually, first mate isn't bad here. I don't think that this is a game for Horde Pillager value. We just need to, like, play for the board.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I mean, I'm just not playing spells.
I will not be denied.
It's a good opener.
Out of my jungle. The blade fist has no master. Do your worst. I will not be denied.
I mean, we've been doing pretty well without, like, actually getting our Dex thing online. Like, the thing that our deck does is, not yet getting a hit here, so. Tour guide?
You here for the
It's a good tour guide.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. That minion must wait to strike. Listen here! Do your worst! I will not be denied.
Burn to play.
I think we have the cards to take this game long, so. Might as well take my trades here. I've got, like, Ringmaster and whatnot in hand.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
And I just want to clear the dudes, so I'm gonna keep clearing dudes.
I will not be denied.
Alright, give me a Sky Raider.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
Bummer.
You slay.
I don't think that changes a whole lot.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for? Pirates away!
Oh, I didn't make room.
I will not be denied.
Doesn't matter. Thanks, Doodly. It's a great reminder that we could have a 4-mana 3/5 with Eater of Secrets.
The victory is yours.
Alright, let's take a look at the new card. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Hand buff warrior with or hand buff neutral. It looks like there's going to be some hand buff support this expansion. So it's a 5-mana 3/5, pretty poor stats, but Frenzy give your other minions +2/+2. Oh, it's not even hand buff, it's board buff. That seems like a win more card to me. I just explained what the card was. Sure, here. Now you can see it. Like, it's not a good card, it doesn't matter. What is Frenzy again? The first time it takes damage, it gets that effect.
Deathwing versus Valera.
Shall we dance?
Come, embrace the chaos.
I'll keep a deck in. Nah, I want to find Town Crier and weapons. Like, Sky Raider is a much better opener. As is the Town Crier. I can play both of these. And then I'm likely to get a dragon for this to be active by playing the Town Crier.
Fish landlubber.
It's the second time that's happened. It's a 2 out of... Or it's not 2 out of 3. It's a 50% chance to hit a Tent Trasher with all Rush minions in our deck. Every time that's happened, I've top decked the Tent Trasher on the follow up too.
For the Life Binder. For the Dragon Queen.
I need something playable next turn. This patch is gonna get charge again, or what? Definitely not. No. We would not want that to happen anyway. Oh, that's a good top deck. Smirnoff, thank you for the prime.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I think I just kill that. I don't want it to get nitro boosted. These the Horsey Boy in Wild? They do now because of Nitro Boost is a card. Like, Nitro Boost makes charge minions better, especially charge minions with Divine Shield.
Do your worst.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
I have more to give.
Does this do your weapons cost 2 less? This is good with a baton draw. For now, we're just continuing the fight for board.
What makes something real?
It's a battle cry effect, right?
Give me that.
It's a real big bummer.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
Job's done.
I don't know how I'm gonna swing this back. I'm assuming they took the 1/8.
A little something I whipped up.
Oh, they didn't. Okay. That actually makes it easier for me, I think.
I take this. Oh, and that.
Almost enough.
This is the end of all things.
Odd Rogue runs Jandis? Yeah, most do. It's an odd rogue. It's a 5-drop in Odd Rogue. Yeah? Why is that so weird? It's an odd cost minion in an odd deck.
Deathwing versus Deathwing.
Embrace the chaos. Yes, the inevitable is upon us.
I thought everything would cost 1, but Odd Rogue isn't a face deck? That would seems. Why would you make what? Okay. This is not a good spot. I think we're generally unfavored against pirates just because they're a little bit faster. Why are your YouTube titles different now? Because I changed them.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
It's a good hit.
Pirates away!
It's a good hit. What deck counters Big Priest? Aggro? Kingsbane? A lot of things.
Make haste. This is the end of all things.
Devolve and Weasel? No. No. If you're trying to mess with trust me on this. If you're messing with a Big Priest res pool, you're playing a losing game. They're gonna get online a lot faster than you can ruin their res pool.
Deathwing versus Illidan.
This ends now. Come, embrace the chaos.
Blood of Gahoon makes it really hard to ruin a res pool? Exactly. Exactly right. I think I'd have better one drops than deckhand. Wow. Just all of the one drops, I guess.
We have turned our curse into our
Uh-oh.
strength. Cataclysmic.
Any chances that Menagerie Warrior is better on standard? I don't know. I don't know anything about standard.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
That is not a good top deck.
A blunder.
Yes. Yes, it was. Do you think Big Priest will run the new Elemental? I hope not. I hope so. That card seems really bad in Big Priest.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Like what? It's a 6-mana 6/6? You want to run very specific Death Rattle or minions in Big Priest, and I don't think that's one of them.
For the Life Binder. For the Dragon Queen.
8-mana 6/6? Yeah, that's just worse than a Colossus, right?
For the Dragon Queen.
I thought it was 6 mana. I thought it was too, but the mana cost doesn't really matter because you're not wanting to play the card from hand anyway. Really didn't want to see a fishy play there. At least we've got a buff target for the Grimscale Chum. And that gives us a Snip Snap Magnetic.
How is it even possible?
Didn't you play against this guy before? Yes. Many times. What deck is the opponent playing? Even Murloc Cthulhu Demon Hunter. obviously.
Those without eyes truly see. Undead. Deliver mana unto me.
Hmm. There's a lot of Russian. Think we still get there? There's no 0 mana cards, right?
You are not
Be booped. Thank you for the prime. I keep seeing this Roffle guy on YouTube, and you two would get along. Maybe. We're kind of feuding right now because that guy keeps stealing my content. Thank you for the 2 months, though. Can you play Murloc Demon Hunter for the memes? I think I already have. I don't think it was a very good meme. It's just like aggressive cards in Demon Hunter, so it's kind of a cohesive deck.
Deathwing versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. Come, embrace the chaos.
Just look for more early game. I don't think I want Watley in the Hunter matchup. Oh my god, it's been so long since we saw the baton. I'm so excited for this.
Greetings, traveler.
Our deck might actually get to do its thing.
Look upon me, the aspect of Yahar.
Rip. Oh. No rip. Wow, that's a low roll. I'm gonna keep this in hand in case I need to have an activator for the cultist next turn if this gets cleared.
This beast will not be tamed. I will not be denied.
Next turn I probably coin this. This is a really good hand.
My pack will hunt you down.
Probably don't want that to be alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
Job's done.
Do you think he'll try Clown Galakron Rogue when Galakron gets unnerfed? Maybe. I've got a lot of Rogue decks I want to try though, with the unnerfs. I think Quest Rogue will probably be ahead of that. Looks like Reno.
be denied.
How big is this dragon?
I will not be denied.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Got this for next turn. Hey, Dark Frost. And then this becomes my dragon. You think Spiteful decks will be good with the new Elemental? The new Elemental costs 8 mana, so probably not, no.
I wonder.
The Psychic Scream made to counter Death Rattle decks. I think it was made to make everybody furious. Murloc Shaman without Commander will be good? I don't... What do you mean by Commander? The 3/3 that gives attack? War Leader? Well, I mean, that's remaining in wild, so you just keep playing the card. If you're talking about standard, I'm not the person to ask. I'm thinking that's not explosive if they made that attack. Let's go here. So it was explosive.
I stole it first!
A spectacular show be denied. A spectacular show.
I stole it first!
War Leader is actually getting unnerved, or am I misremembering? You are misremembering. It's unfortunate.
For the life binder. I'll show you who I am.
Well played.
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I provide.
Oof. I talked about the new cards at the beginning of the stream, if you're curious.
Deathwing versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Embrace the chaos.
Do you do set reviews? Yes, but not in the way that most people do. I just discuss the cards. I don't give them ratings because I think ratings are arbitrary and unhelpful. But yeah, Legend this month? Maybe.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Job's done.
I want to pull patches because I'm scared of drawing them. I also want to be able to challenge a a lackey turn a little, as well as a mad scientist a little bit better.
I'll show them.
Like lackey into fair game
Them all.
is often a bummer. The amount of questions today is crazy. I think it's just typical. Like, I don't even have.
Job's done.
I have a relative view count, do I? It's just there's a lot of things going on in the Hearthstone world right now. Hey chat, remind me to hit Legend this month so I can get a better star bonus. I'm sure it'll be, like, I'll probably be able to hit Legend pretty quickly once the unnerfs happen, because I'll likely be playing better decks than usual once that's the case.
Job's done.
This is a good spot. Until that pulls Flame Ward. Well, you try to bet your personal best speed run next month. I mean, I know you're probably memeing because this month I was slow, but the previous month I got it in a couple of hours with like an 80% win rate.
Unity, precision.
That's not Flame Ward. So far, the power level of the expansion seems really low. Hope they reveal some nutty cards. Feels like we've revealed all arena cards. I feel like we talked about this earlier, but I hear that every single expansion. And it never ends. Like, it's just people with a pessimistic mindset tend to hold that opinion every time we get cards revealed. Duplicate is fine there.
I will not be denied.
Job's done.
Also, like, that mage card seems absolutely nutty. Like, there are a lot of cards that seem very powerful. I disagree. But nobody really knows until we actually get to start playing with the cards.
I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late.
Well,
Flurgle seems nice. Yeah, like, there are a lot of really good cards in the set that have been revealed.
Stab on and tear.
We upload the card reviews to Roffle? Yeah, and I'll probably do like one big one at the end once we have all of the cards, like reviewing them in the context of having all of the cards. I think people forget that there's actually a ton of unremarkable cards in every expansion, even if its power level is high. Yeah, I think that people have weird expectations going into set reveals, and so the slow trickle of cards makes things maybe a little bit more forgettable to the point where it's just like, well, then the whole power level is weak. But they're like, I don't know. There are cards that seem like they can't possibly be weak, even though predicting cards ahead of an expansion is difficult to do. There are like some cards that look very strong.
Deathwing versus Tyrande.
Come, embrace.
Pally Legendary seems strong AF. I think that card to me looks like bait, but I could be wrong. At least for Wild, they seem like a bait. I was hoping for support to Silverhand, Paladin, and Standard. I don't think that's a thing that we want. I want to coin the Watley
Look upon me.
so that I can get baton value. I'm not necessarily swinging every turn with the baton. Okay, so it's not Big Priest. Gonna hold the weapon. When this expansion gets released, you're gonna be busy courtside expansion and unnerfs. So that, yeah, there's like, when the unnerfs happen before the expansion, and I think the unnerfs are happening next week. But like starting next week, it's just gonna be kind of crunch mode. Probably just take the swing here, and then we coin the Watley next turn. Hey, welcome, March. Secret Legendary looks bad. Yeah, I think the 4-drop seems alright though. Depending, like, it's difficult to say without knowing what cards are going to be holy.
I will not be denied.
Let's change game plans here. I don't want that to farm draws, and like I can be more liberal with my weapon swing since I hit the Horde Pillager. The rush is good even as a rush divine. Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to look at with card evaluation. Is just like, if it's good as a standalone card, then you know it's likely to be a strong card.
Ladies, I will not be denied.
Drew patches. Bummer.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
Want big stuff getting buffed here. Wow, he really just blast. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're hand buffing. I want to play this after the Anduin comes down to deny the follow-up AoE. But it's going to be tough to dodge an Anduin here, I think. Just going to play maybe both of these. Play this one first, because we're already overcommitted to it.
I will not be denied.
Wow. That got large. Cool. Now I can go here and here. Wait, no, I need to get the Lotheb down, right? How do I do that?
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I will not be denied.
You know what? No. That's not what I want to do. I want to force the, force the scream here. And then what I want to do is next turn I want to set this in the Lotheb. Because setting the Amalgam into a big Zilliax is probably a good thing to do here. Why ping there? What?
I will not be denied.
This forces a Reno. They just missed 2 damage for no reason.
We're gonna be rich.
Yep. It's a good hit here. I think I'm just gonna kill that.
I will not be denied.
For the life binder.
Zeph is at the bottom of their deck if they don't have it in hand. Miss lethal? What? I missed 8 damage? 6? Yes I did. I don't think I had the mana for it though. Did I? I don't know. I've been streaming for a long time.
I will not be denied.
Someone's gotta lead the charge. Pirates away!
Unity, precision, unity.
The next turn he draws spawn? Yeah, then he dies. Or they die.
At last, a worthy disciple. I will not be denied. A diet high in iron. Are you afraid of the dark?
They need healing to be able to survive this.
Hey, loser!
Is that enough?
Hey, loser!
Going for a tie? No, they're winning. Apparently I missed lethal that game, so like I deserve that, but alright. I'm gonna call it there. I might make a push for Legend soon. I'm not yet sure if I'm streaming tomorrow. I'll give a Discord notification. I don't think you missed lethal. I don't think I did either, but somebody said it, so it must be true. I think there's a chance that I did. Is that one off, actually? I mean, that's still better. Potentially better than the play I made. Either way. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I may be back tomorrow. Join the Discord if you want to confirm. Otherwise, hit that follow button. And if next time I am streaming, you will get a notification here on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Join the Discord if you'd like. And highlights over on YouTube. Thanks again for watching, and stick around. I'm going to send you somewhere. Let's see who's streaming. Yeah, you guys can go hang out with Goku, and I will see you soon.